John Maxwell, Transform Your Life with Intentional Growth Principles. Imagine for a moment you're standing at the edge of a vast ocean, ready to dive into a life-changing journey. But instead of diving headfirst into the water, you pause, looking around for a map, a compass, and a clear understanding of what lies ahead. That's exactly where John Maxwell comes in. He's your guide, showing you how to navigate through life with purpose, resilience, and growth. In his book, Transform Your Life with Intentional Growth Principles, Maxwell shares profound wisdom, drawing from his own experiences and the stories of countless others. Let me tell you this, you might be wondering if intentional growth principles are just another buzzword or if they can truly transform your life. Well, let's find out together. The importance of intentions. The first step in John Maxwell's journey to growth is setting intentions. This isn't just about writing down goals on a piece of paper. It's about aligning your desires and actions with a clear vision. Picture yourself as a ship sailing across the vast ocean of life. Without a compass, you could easily veer off course, leading to unforeseen obstacles and detours. But with a well-defined intention, you can steer your vessel towards your destination with confidence and precision. Maxwell himself was once faced with a daunting challenge when he became the CEO of a struggling company. Instead of succumbing to despair, he set his intentions on turning things around. He decided to focus on building a culture of excellence, one person at a time. His intention wasn't just to save the company. It was to create a legacy that would inspire others. By setting this intention, he found the strength to persevere through tough times, and within years, the company was thriving. Cultivating the right attitude. Intentions alone are not enough. You need the right attitude to make them happen. John Maxwell emphasizes the importance of adopting a growth mindset. This means believing that your abilities and intelligence can be developed over time. It's about embracing challenges as opportunities for learning and growth rather than threats to your self-esteem. Take the story of a young entrepreneur named Sarah. She had always dreamed of starting her own business but was hesitant due to fear of failure. One day, she attended a seminar where John Maxwell spoke about cultivating a growth mindset. Inspired by his words, Sarah began to reframe her thoughts. Instead of fearing rejection, she saw it as feedback to improve her pitch. Instead of seeing obstacles as insurmountable, she viewed them as stepping stones. Within months, Sarah had launched her business, and now she's a successful entrepreneur thanks to her new attitude. Embracing challenges. One of the most powerful aspects of John Maxwell's teachings is the encouragement to embrace challenges. He believes that every challenge is an opportunity for growth, provided we approach it with the right mindset. Imagine facing a difficult task at work. Rather than feeling overwhelmed, try to see it as a chance to stretch your skills and gain new knowledge. This mindset shift transforms challenges into opportunities for personal and professional development. Consider the case of Michael, who was assigned a complex project at his job. At first, he felt anxious and unsure of how to proceed. But instead of letting his fears hold him back, Michael decided to take on the challenge. He broke the project into smaller, manageable parts, seeking guidance from colleagues and mentors along the way. With each challenge overcome, Michael grew more confident, and the project turned out even better than expected. By embracing challenges, Michael not only completed the project successfully, but also built his leadership skills and gained valuable experience. Building relationships. Intentional growth isn't just about personal development. It's also about nurturing relationships. According to John Maxwell, strong relationships are essential for both personal and professional success. Building connections with others allows you to learn from their experiences, offer support, and collaborate on projects. It's about creating a network of people who share your values and aspirations. A poignant example of this is the story of a team leader named Lisa. Her company was facing financial difficulties, and she knew they needed to come up with innovative solutions quickly. Rather than working in isolation, Lisa reached out to her network of colleagues and friends, including John Maxwell. Together, they brainstormed ideas, shared resources, and collaborated on a plan that saved the company from bankruptcy. Through her relationships, Lisa not only saved her job but also created a stronger, more resilient team. Developing skills. John Maxwell stresses the importance of continuous learning and skill development. He argues that our abilities and knowledge are not fixed traits, but can be cultivated through consistent effort and practice. This is where intentional growth principles come into play. By setting specific goals and dedicating time to develop new skills, you can achieve remarkable results. Let's take the example of Emily, a graphic designer who wanted to expand her portfolio. She set a goal to learn a new design software by the end of the year. To make this goal achievable, she planned a schedule that included daily practice sessions. Initially, the process was challenging, but with persistence and dedication, Emily mastered the software within the time frame she set. Now, she's more versatile in her design work, attracting more clients and earning higher commissions. Overcoming obstacles. One of the most critical aspects of intentional growth is learning how to overcome obstacles. In his book, John Maxwell shares numerous stories of individuals who faced significant challenges but emerged victorious. These stories serve as a reminder that obstacles are temporary and that perseverance is key. Think of the journey of a renowned author, Jane. She had been working on her novel for years, but every time she hit a roadblock, she felt discouraged. But instead of giving up, Jane decided to adopt an intentional growth mindset. She sought feedback from trusted friends and mentors, made adjustments to her writing style, and continued to write every day. Eventually, her hard work paid off, and her novel was published to great acclaim. Jane's journey teaches us that obstacles are not meant to defeat us. They are merely opportunities for growth and improvement. Making wise decisions. In addition to setting intentions, cultivating attitudes, embracing challenges, building relationships, developing skills, and overcoming obstacles, John Maxwell also emphasizes the importance of making wise decisions. He suggests that effective decision-making requires careful consideration of the consequences and the alignment of choices with your long-term goals. Let's consider the example of a manager named David who was tasked with choosing between two projects, one that promised immediate profits and another that aligned more closely with the company's long-term vision. Instead of rushing to make a quick decision, David spent time researching both options, consulting with his team, and considering the broader impact of each choice. By taking his time and making a well-informed decision, David ensured that his company's future remained secure, and both projects ultimately succeeded. Nurturing personal growth. John Maxwell's principles extend beyond professional development to encompass personal growth. He believes that true transformation occurs when we grow not just intellectually, but also emotionally and spiritually. This holistic approach to growth helps us become the best versions of ourselves. Take the example of a student, Rachel, who struggled with anxiety and low self-esteem. Instead of focusing solely on academic achievements, Rachel decided to incorporate intentional growth principles into her daily routine. She started meditating regularly, practiced gratitude, and engaged in activities that brought her joy and fulfillment. Over time, Rachel noticed significant improvements in her mental health and overall well-being. By nurturing her personal growth, she became a more resilient and happier individual. As we wrap up this exploration of John Maxwell's Transform Your Life with Intentional Growth Principles, it's clear that these principles have the power to transform lives. Whether you're facing challenges at work, struggling with personal issues, or simply seeking to improve your quality of life, intentional growth provides a roadmap for success. Remember, the journey may be arduous, but the rewards are immeasurable. So let's commit to setting clear intentions, cultivating a growth mindset, embracing challenges, building meaningful relationships, developing new skills, overcoming obstacles, making wise decisions, and nurturing personal growth. By doing so, we can unlock our full potential and live lives of purpose and fulfillment. Here's something you should know. The first step toward transformation is always the hardest, but once you take that step, the possibilities are endless.